Awesome. So here are some examples of coil-built vessels, right? Mr. Byquist said you guys need to have 3 different variations in your built vessel. So in this one, there's already like 3 or 4 in there. These ones only have about 2, this one has about 3, this one has about 4, this one has maybe about 4 or 5. When you're building your vessel, you can smooth the insides. If you smooth the inside of the vessel, then you won't really need a slip and score. But if you do not smooth the inside of your vessel, you will need a slip and score between each different variation of your coils. You guys understand what I mean by that? Yes? Awesome, fantastic. All right, so here's some more examples. Your vessels can be usable, not usable, they can be bowls, cups, whatever they need to be. Here we have an example of an elephant. That's not that hard to make, it's just a bunch of coils stacked on top of each other. Okay, that could be your project. Here's just an egg-shaped vessel right here. Here's just your typical cylinder. And this one has 2 or 3 different coils. This one has 2, technically 3, and this one has 3 in there also. Okay. Your requirements is that it has to be 8 inches tall. Okay. Doesn't seem like much, but that's pretty significant size for coil. 3 different variations, as we said before. So on your paper, on your handout that you have, there's some drawn examples. So you got circle coils, look like this. All right. S coils, vertical coils, arch coils. Here's a square coil. You just coiled it and made a square of it. Smooth back. Basically, whatever you want to think of, you can probably do with your coils. 10 sketches, 10 different sketches. Okay, these count for points. This really lets you figure out what you're going to do with your coil, how big, the dimensions, the sizes. Is it going to be smaller on the bottom, bigger at the top, or vice versa? What is the shape of your base going to be? Okay. For example, for the 8 inches, this is the total. You can put feet on, however, on here it says your vessel will be supported. Mr. Byquist has made that change. You do not have to have feet on your vessel. But if you do, only 1 inch of those feet are actually going to be counted towards the entire height. So right here, example, if you have a 7 inch tall vessel with 1 inch feet supporting it, the total is 8 inches. However, if you have an 8 inch tall vessel, but 3 of those inches are the feet, you only have a 6 inch tall total vessel. You guys understand? Okay. All right, so your base is going to be slab. You've already worked with slab, you already know how to make a slab. That's your base. As I said, you're going to slip and score between your slab and your first coil and between each of the coil variations unless you smooth the backside. So here's some more examples. All right, this is a giant octopus on a pretty tall looking base. Probably not usable, but there's multiple variations. You got S ones, you got circle ones, you got little balls in there which would work too. You got just open circles, horizontals. Same with this one, you got different shapes, half coils, forming little circles. So pretty much you can do anything with your coil variation. Here's a quick YouTube video, and it is time-lapsed, okay? But basically this will show you how to go ahead and make it. So here they start off with making a slab of a very organic shape, looks like a teardrop. They score, they slip, they start making their first coil. They score and slip that coil onto their slab, starting off with their coils. They're then going to begin a different variation of coils. And they're going to start doing their circle type coils, just coiling it up. They're not actually slipping and scoring it until they're attaching it to the other coil. All right? So they already have 2 different variations of coils already on their bowl. Okay? And this is what you guys are going to be doing, except yours, it has to be 8 inches tall. Alright? Let's skip forward. So here they're putting their next layer of coils on top after they already have their other coils already around it. So when you're thinking about your base, you don't have to worry about Is it going to be a square or a circle? You can make it a triangle, you can make it trapezoid, you can make it a circle, organic, whatnot. Start focusing on your forms first, all right? Think of your idea of what you want your vessel to take shape as, and then put in the coils, all right? That'll be the easiest way to do so. You need 10 sketches. Doesn't seem like that much, but you need to have a good variety. We had students last class, they had 5 different sketches of 5 very different versions of it. And then they had to make it about to scale already on a piece of paper. Okay, so it's not hard. Any other questions? Yes?
Can we put a lid on it?
You can put a lid on it, why not? I mean, it's basically making a slab, putting some coils on there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions?
Nobody asked that.
All right. Any others? Yes? No? All right.
Okay, thank you.